If there's a stigma around mental illness and you take a pill every day for a mental illness, imagine how that makes you feel.
Dr. Dom, let's go to you and talk about the stigma around medications. There
Yeah.
is a lot of stigma around mental health medication. So, what are your suggestions or advice about how we can help get around this and help our patients with this as well?
I think stigma in general with, surrounding mental health and again, as was previously said, not really even understanding what mental health is or even what mental illness is. Half of people with mental illness don't receive treatment. I mean, that's incredible. And the majority of them avoid or delay care because of fear of stigma and judgment. But if there's a stigma around mental illness and you take a pill every day for a mental illness, imagine how that makes you feel. Or imagine how you think that that makes you feel in other people's eyes when you open that pill bottle in front of your family or you have it in the medicine cabinet. You're reinforcing negative thoughts and patterns about who you are. Would you feel that way if you were taking a blood pressure medicine or a heart medicine or a diabetes medicine? Would you feel the same way? Would you feel shameful for that?
BIPOC communities, elderly, those who are isolated. I want to know from all of you, what are your sort of best guess thoughts about how we can best advocate for these groups and others who really need access to mental health care? How can we meet people where they are and make more room?
One of the things that I think is so helpful, we talked about a bit earlier, which is that there are different ways to seek mental health support, that you can see someone in person, you can see someone virtually, you can do groups, you can look at apps, you can join mental health support networks, take courses, that there's just so much more available that have different price points and different mobility issues, because money and ability to have access to, one, know what resources are and have the ability to transport yourself to receive those access were huge barriers to receiving mental health support.
What actually works is when we go to the community and ask them what they need.
Mm-hmm.
What does healing look like in your community? How can we support what's already there and functioning as a place of healing?
The more that we make it okay to talk about and make it approachable, I think the more people will ask for help. And again, I don't think they need to ask for help, but maybe feel more comfortable talking about it. So, I think we're working on that, with schools and with children and, just again, what we're doing right now. But the more we make it okay to talk about, if people say they're having a mental health problem, I think we're starting to pay attention more and say, okay, let's figure this out because this is important and this is a big deal and this can affect your life in a really, really negative way.